Hey guys, welcome back for today's unboxing video. This package came in from Portugal, and there's a little bit of cardboard around it, but it doesn't feel that sturdy at all. So I'm kind of curious what the state of the comics will be in, which are inside of this package. And well, you've probably seen other unboxing videos and noticed that I buy all kinds of series. But there are some series which are, well, your personal favorites, and it's always cool to be completing those kind of series. And this package actually contains, and I specifically bought this package for one comic, and that's gonna be completing my the series for me. So that's pretty cool, of course. And the other comics which were in the set as well, I might be using those for upgrades and whatnot. So. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what the state is, so let's open it up and see what's up with that. Because Portugal is on the other way of Europe, the other side of Europe, a lot of stuff can happen during the transport of the package. So I always prefer sturdy packaging, but especially if it has to make a long way all the way to my home country. So. This package is not, doesn't meet those requirements, but I just hope the comics are alright. We'll see what the state is. Oh, sorry about that. Like, take a look at this. It's all bendy and it's got some indents and whatnot, so yeah. I just hope it's alright. Like really a makeshift cardboard box or something like that. I don't know what the seller did. Well, it does have tape on it saying fragile, so there's that. Oh boy. This doesn't give me a good feeling at all. No bags and boards whatsoever. No. Some people. So, well, the series is the second X-Men series. I call this Volume 1, but some people call it Volume 2. Because the other Uncanny X-Men series is Uncanny X-Men to me, so I don't really regard that as Volume 1. I regard this as Volume 1, but it's a 1990s series, which was started by Jim Lee and Chris Claremont back in the days. And it's got a lot of issues from that series and a couple of Black Panthers, as you can see as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through them and maybe open some up to take a look at the art. Starts with 160, and this one is not in the best of shapes. It's got a price tag on it. It was on top of the package, so it probably took the most of the brunt of the transportation. It's got some water damage here as well. So this will not be eligible for using as an upgrade to the one I already have. I already know about that. Then we have 161. 162. And this run of the X-Men series was written by I think his first name is Chuck Austin, I think, and Salvador La Roca. I like Salvador La Roca's art, but a lot of people really didn't like the writing style of Chuck Austin. When I read these stories, I actually liked them. So this goes to show that there's different kinds of tastes for everyone, specific comics. A little bit of curved edge here. Other than that, this one looks pretty okay. 166. So the first two issues were in not really decent shape, but not really bad either. But the other comics seem to be all right. No big problems with it or anything. And it's got some curved edges on both sides. This one actually does. And then this one has a pretty big dent here again. So the quality is not the best. I've received better comics than this. But like I said, I'm doing this for one specific issue, so it's all good. I'll just sell these for a cheap price to someone who actually wants them. 171 and 172. I was actually hoping for a really good copy of this one because of the white background that always tends to get a little bit grayish from the print of the comic which was on top of it. But this one actually got quite a lot of creases here, and you can't really see it, but quite a lot of creases here on the top corner. So yeah, I won't be using that one as an upgrade either. Then, as you can see here, a corner as well. And you could probably press them all out, all those little creases, because they don't really seem to have color breaks. But yeah, you can ask yourself if it's worth it to actually do that. I don't think it's worth it, but. Then we have an annual, and this one is in yeah, pretty bad shape. You see quite a lot of spine ticks on the side, some creases. So not gonna be using that one for an upgrade. Then we have 175 and a variant edition of Black Panther number 8. And this one is this is a crossover between X-Men and Black Panther because of the relationship with Black Panther and Storm. So that's why these issues were added to this collection. 177, 178, 79, and 180. Yeah, okay, so overall the quality is not good. Yeah, it's not good. They're good reader copies. I mean, they're even better than reader copies, but they are definitely not 9.4 or something like that. So I prefer my comics in the best quality ever possible, but sometimes you don't really have a choice if it's older comics. But these are all like 90s or maybe even early 2000s, maybe. Or midway 2000, so these comics should actually be in a better shape than they're in. So yeah, we're in the 180s, 183, 184, 185, 186, 187. And then this is the one that's going to be completing my series. Yay! So it's got the same little problems, crease here and a little fold here. So it's basically the same story as the ones before. And this one has art by Chris Picciello. So I always find it nice to give you guys a little bit of a look around through the comic with art by Chris Picciello, because it's just looks pretty cool to me. So yeah, finally I have this one. It was the missing issue of the whole series, so I'm finally completed now. So I'm very happy with that. Regardless of the state it's in, I'm very happy with it. Then we have 189, 190, and 191. 192, 193, and then here we get into Humberto Ramos as art, I think. This was still Bocello, right? Yeah, this was still Bocello, and this one is by Humberto Ramos. I'll just give you guys a glimpse on that. Well, I don't like those faces, but I kind of like his art because it's bordering on the cartoony, but not too much. But I can understand if people really don't like it. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. Apart from some faces, expressions, I don't really like the first couple of faces, but I can get into this. And Humberto Ramos has drawn like a lot of different series. I think he done Impulse in the 90s, and he drew Spider-Man after this, I think. So he drew X-Men and a lot of series. He's been a veteran in the game. Then we have issue 195, 196, 197. And 198 and 199. So yeah, that's it for this unboxing. Like I said, not the best of shape of comics, but I was doing it for the one issue anyways, and it's too bad that that issue didn't come in a good shape either. I mean, it's okay-ish. It's not extremely bad, but it's not extremely good either. So I'm just happy with having it finally, and yeah, I'll see what I do with the rest. I know there's one guy in my network who's been looking to get some issues of this series for himself, and I'll contact him and see if he's interested in buying them for a cheap price, because he doesn't really care about the state the comics are in. He's not in it for selling, just for collecting and reading. So he might be alright with little bit of a less of a quality of the comics. And yeah, I'm just wait, let me just get the 188 out. Here we go. I'm just very happy with this one. That's what I did it for, and too bad I can't use the other ones for upgrades, but it is what it is. Sometimes you're lucky and sometimes you just have bad luck with that. So it makes me think, it makes me wonder if the packaging was done better, would the comics have come out better as well? Because yeah, this is not the way to ship comics. So yeah, I'm kind of bogged down on that, but it is what it is. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me, and hopefully there will be better quality of comics next time around. So see you guys for the next episode. Later.